Hey, what you know? Hey, see you know? Mad something. Give them the rebellious truth. Yeah, the rebellious truth. Step on corruption with the rebellious boot. Give them the rebellious. Boom. The rebellious. The rebellious truth. Mad something.
The following feature is rated SM for spiritual maturity and is not intended for the immature who wishes to remain as such. The views expressed are not necessarily those of our sponsors, as they sometimes could care less about what the host is saying, but is more concerned about having their product on a popular show. Warning, small minds, listen at your own risk, as this content is extremely overwhelming and may do further damage to those minds closed off to objective reality. Approach with an open mind, as the heavy nature of the content will lick your chip.
Oh! In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time, time.
Yes, once again, CurlyLoxx the Vice Box. Yes, I represent, you know, yeah, man. One more episode of In the Meantime, yes, episode 16. And we still upon the topic of, yes, email, the emasculated male, yeah, man, I tell you. Part 2, yes, all right, watch out now. I want to big up Murray, yes, big up yourself, my brethren, yes. I want to big up Dwight Cooking Show, yes. Ian Fleming, I hope I pronounce that name the right, you know. Yes, my friend, I'm going to answer you upon an ego question one at a time. I just to get real tied up, yes. All right. Ian Fleming and Dwight Cooking Show, yeah, man. Them are real patrons and supporters, yeah, man. All right. Not in attacking, all right. But I'll tell you, one of these days I'm going to read out the entire list of those who are on Patreon, who support me on Patreon, and who support by joining the channel. Yes, Rasta. Big up each and every one of the eye themselves, because, yeah, man, without support, nothing no work, you know. All right. Yes, this part of the program is brought to you by Vicebox Studios, the voice of a nation, and Madvert Multimedia. If it's not Madvert, it's not an advert. Also brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections. It's at Rebel 13 Collections for the finest in custom design clothing and everything printing except fingerprinting. Yes, I am. Also brought to you by Bunks About Kids Party Rentals. Yeah, man, it's at Bunks About, that is BUNXABOUT. Yeah, man. Or contact them at 876-404-1714. Yes. A Bunks About Rentals them here, you know, for birthday parties, school fairs, fun days, and other events. Yeah, man. So those customized memories for your children that they will never forget.
In the meantime.
Yeah, man. All right. Also remember, you know, yeah, man. Planet Earth is available for pre-orders. Yeah, man. Go on www.planetearthbook.com and order your copy now. Pre-order your copy now. We don't release it, you know. It pre-order, because I have a lot of people confuse that. So go pre-order your now and then upon release. I want to first get it. Yeah, man, this much anticipated Planet Earth, yeah, man, available for pre-order in all form. It did it in all form. So you can't complain. E-book, audiobook, hard copy, yeah, man. So just log on www.planetearthbook.com. Yes.
And I think I should remind the listeners also that the link to pre-order the book at www.planetearthbook.com is also in the description below.
Yes.
Along with various other links in relation to supporting the channel.
Yeah, man.
Also remember, The Rebellious Truth, a podcast, a visual podcast, that's been 3 years in the making, coming out on October 26th. Should not be missed for any reason.
Definitely not, yeah, man. All right, yes. The letter of the day, you know, coming to In the Meantime radio show at gmail.com is coming from Ramon Magra. Yeah, man, I wouldn't pronounce that right, yes. Him say, Hail, CurlyLoxx, the Vice Box. Thanks for giving us In the Meantime, a podcast that, in my view, is the best podcast on YouTube. All right, Ramon, give thanks. Yeah, man, respect. Alright, him go on and over say, I have 2 issues that I would like your opinion on. As a Jamaican living in New York, alright, big up every Jamaican in every foreign. Yeah, man, all the one them I run with, just to make them catch you know. Use whatever opportunities they them get. To do something good with their life, you understand? As a matter of fact, big up everyone from the Caribbean. And one Caribbean me see when me a look, you know. Yeah, man, I just water flood out the road over walk one another yard. I tell you that, trust that. Alright, so you must say, as a Jamaican living in New York for over 10 years, I have witnessed a lot of racial bias against black people. And this is not second-hand knowledge. I have seen it myself. However, my friends are of the opinion that black people are also racist. And I try to make them know and understand that it is impossible for black people to be racist in America when they don't hold the power. Alright, I hear this issue here all the time. This is not new. I hear this all the time. Alright, listeners, if you don't agree or disagree with Ramon, yeah. Say black people cannot be racist. Type in agree or disagree. I will talk about it after. But don't read this letter here. Alright, him go on to say, I'd like your opinion on that. I bet my friends $100 that you would more see it my way. Please read my letter on episode 16. Me and my friends are going to be listening. The other issue I have is, one of my friends recently confided in me to tell me something about another one of my friends that is also his friend. He is telling me that my other friend is saying that he came to my house recently and I asked him to take off my shoes. And that I am a big girl clown who woman rule because I simply ask him to take off his shoes. This person that is slandering me is also saying that I am acting like my wife is made out of gold and diamond when he knows personally that a man in Flatbush is fucking her. And my friend who tell me all of this about my other friend has asked me not to say anything to that other friend. And that he is coming to me with all of this because he is a loyal friend to me and he doesn't like the idiot thing that is being spoken behind my back. But the thing is, me and that other friend work same place and it is killing me to see him and not confront him about this. Please advise. Well, Ramon, watch out now. I'm going to start on the racism thing first. Alright, watch out. You say according to you then, black people cannot be racist in America if them don't hold the power. Because them don't hold the power to be racist, according to what I get from what you just said. But watch out now, Ramon. I think what you try to say, when you say black people cannot be racist because we don't hold the power to be racist, I'm going to try to understand what you're saying now. You say we don't have the power to be racist. I think the word we try to find right now so is terrorists. We don't have the power to be terrorists because that's what things really is, you know. It's terrorism against black people because that is what we are experiencing, the tyranny of a system that terrorizes us as a people. You understand? So I think you mean to say black people cannot be terrorists, but surely a lot of us can be very racist, just like the other people and what we like to point a finger upon.
I don't think black people can be racist.
What you mean? What you say, Pastor?
I don't.
Hey, watch a man. A whole heap of black people, them little daughters, say them gone out on a date and thing for the first, and when them bring home the new boyfriend, it's a white man and the whole family turn idiot and find a problem with that. So how are we different in that regard to a white family where we don't do the same thing? Alright, Ramon, give the man them $100. Now, as it relates to the next part of the issue where you have with these, Carrie go bring come this, friend has said this and friend has said that. My advice to you is be very careful because not every time a man has said this about the woman, that and them thing that the woman wrong, you know. Sometimes your life just a go on good and better than for them one. You find out something there with them no find and them no like. See?
Envious, you're saying?
Yeah, man, you find a stability there, that type of life there, your thing put together and them no want to see that. And don't get me wrong, you know, Ramon. Somebody can really fuck it a Flatbush, you know. It is quite possible. So one out of the two scenarios there so play out. I can't tell you which one of them it is, you know. It's up to you if you use your spirit of discernment. Yes, and the word of the day is discernment. It's spelled D-I-S-C-E-R-N-M-E-N-T. It means the ability to judge well. But then again, it's hard to use your spirit of discernment when your head is like a noisy classroom. Because you have too much things for your brain that you cannot say. Yeah, man, where people ask you enough to say. And then friend, I know we are come to, come talk about, oh, you know, so I'm going to tell you a little thing, but don't say back this to John Tam. And I talk about them loyalty you and one bag of, hey, them are your friend.
But they could be just concerned about you and want you to be on your guard. I think it's a bit extreme for you to say that they're not your friend, my brother.
Oh, you mean them are not a friend, Rasta, because you know them talk about loyal. When in a reality, if a man, if anybody at all come to you with something and I tell you, say, don't say it back to a next person. Them loyalty is to that other person. If it is that person, if that other person is so important that you know want look bad enough for them eye, that's your loyalty there.
You believe that?
Oh, you mean? Because watch ya, if you come to me and I say right now, I fuck with a person they do behind my back. You know, if you ask me if you don't say nothing to that person there, you should have confront the person before you get to me. And you know, if you're afraid to confront them, because I know me I stand up for, I would have the truth you stand up for, whether or not it align with me. And when you look on it even deeper, you know.
But,
when you look on it even deeper, it's not even for them friend, because when you are come to me behind, for them back, and the same thing with them I do, you are doing, you know. And just by just wanting everybody to be your friend, I don't want the next man to vex with you. I don't want me vex neither. You is no friend to no one in the equation. Because you come to me, come tell me, say, I fuck with the next man they are doing, you know, how much of a pussy hole him is. And tell me don't say about nothing to him while you are skin teeth with him every time me see you. And me can't say nothing. It's rough. People, let me tell you something. It's not like me I say, everything I want come to you with, you just go talk because a man come to you with confide in you about certain things. No, man. It is when these things are about your downfall. You can't hold them something there. You have to confront them, else that stay on your head and kill you. Suck the life out of your life. You can't think about nothing else. It's when somebody tell you something and I ask you not to say about that something there to somebody else. You have to remember something in the equation, you know. You are at the mercy of this person where I tell you these things. Perception, you know, or should I say interpretation of what them I say. You at the mercy of how them see things. You and that person the way I tell you this. No most see things the same way, you know.
You believe that, my brother?
Yeah, man. Them can report something to you where them don't understand and don't understand, so them don't understand it. Then you know go have up something in your heart against somebody where you don't understand. Say the person will tell you that about the somebody don't understand where them think them understand. And you go have up somebody for something like, and you not confront them and you don't know. You know much people have up people for all 30, 40 years. For something where them don't know, so where the person that tell them the person understand it. So confront people for yourself and find out if this person here understand where them think them understand. Before you make corrupt your understanding. You stay quiet. Not seeking understanding. Believe so you understand for them understanding. That is possibly based on a misunderstanding. It can be true and it can be lie, but how you gonna know? Unless you confront the person for yourself.
That's true, my brother.
Yeah, man, because whole heap of people dead, so you know, man, come to them, come tell them things what people say. And them run, go murder, man. And them don't know, so the man tell them this up what the person say. No understand, not at all, but what the person say. And them go kill, man. So don't make nobody at all tell you no, nothing at all where you can't say back to nobody. Them things they suck the life out of your life. Them things they will stay up on your mind and just mad you.
You think so?
Yeah, man. And them things they make friend kill friend, you know, Rasta. And the worst part of it is that way they put your mind no most right, you know. So you have to confront people, brethren. Communicate. No, nobody tell you, oh, don't talk back. You know, I'll tell you a thing, well, don't talk back.
In the meantime.
All right, Pastor. Why not news I know?
Well, apparently it seems that more of the female entertainers are opting to sign up for the website called OnlyFans. And OnlyFans, for those who might not know or be familiar, is a website where fans can see exclusive content from their favorite celebrities, and this kind of content includes, but is not limited to, naked or skin out pictures, as you might describe it. And it can be maybe tempting for a few people to want to see these pictures, my brother. And it is kind of understandable where maybe paying fans might want to see these pictures. And the latest victim, and I use that word lightly, the latest victim of OnlyFans is Maca Diamond, who has come under some kind of fire from many patrons and in the social media sphere who are saying that Maca is too old for this type of thing, and I think Angel some time ago had her fair share of these criticisms. And Maca, as well as the other ladies from time to time, is claiming that her content from her OnlyFans was leaked. My brother, what is your view on this kind of behavior, my brother? And what do you think is the cause of these ladies to want to do these things after their prime, so to speak?
Well, in a time where people can take a picture of the picture or a video of the video upon our next device. Me don't understand how people can make people tell them, say, these things that them all put on these websites are unleakable. That don't make no sense. Only a 2-year-old is supposed to can tell that. All right, put that aside now. All right, well, watch out now. You can't talk for anyone personal desire to do a particular thing because a multivariables means a whole heap of little things involved will lead to the choices that make these ladies make these type of choices. You understand what I say? So, me know in a Maca Diamond or Aishana where I think she kind of pioneered that thing. Yeah. Me know a Maca Diamond or Angel or Aishana them mind. So, me can't claim to speak for any one of these individuals as to why them choose to do a particular thing. Because remember now, when people do things based on what them belief system. So, separate what me I go say, no, from them, you understand? Because no, you have to know where them I got you and where them what lead to that. But what me I go say is that overall, in most of these cases where you see people acting a certain kind of way where go against what you think shouldn't be common sense, that way you might consider. For them age, there's a whole lot of multivariables involved where a lot of people not thinking about. And the first thing I'm going to say is that, remember, and it's a repetition, it's a repeating again, that's how you learn. I'm going to repeat something I say throughout the whole program from maybe episode 1 comes straight up. Remember me I say, we're not facing a woman problem or a man problem, it's a human problem. And the thing is that everybody do the same things differently and think of something different. Everybody else do.
What
you understand?
What do you mean by that?
What you mean? All right. Let me say something again. Let me say. Let us just say this the case now, which is most men feel like say nowadays, woman. Them now bring nothing to the game or nothing to the table. You understand? Nothing to the table but pussy. And they must say, all right, that make me worth and a certain thing, and this is, I am the prize. Yeah, so, me carry vagina and I am the prize. I mean, earn a certain respect when me a demand as a woman then, yeah. You understand? Man, I do the same thing, you understand? Because we don't function the same way because male is different from female, but we do the same things differently.
How so?
We do the same things differently. So while a woman might do that in a sexual way, a man might do the same exact thing in a work relationship where he want to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company without the qualifications. You understand? I see him thing we do differently. So in this case, I know, where you see many women might then, where you say, pass them prime and I do certain things same way where you don't expect them to still do. The reality is a spiritual thing we're up against where a lot of people have the same mind but don't realize them don't have the same body. And them don't realize that. So them at 60 odd now with them pussy look like a crash car. I try to compete with a girl with 18 or 20 with them pussy in a fairly good condition.
You think that's the reality though, my
Yeah, man, that's what I say. Because them don't realize them not pay attention. When them in a them prime and them attractive and full of value and things are gone, them don't realize. So there is a small window, or I should say a limited time where them have to achieve certain things. There is a small window to do certain things before a certain time.
You believe that?
Yeah, man, because a woman then, have a certain time where she have to act a certain way and make sure that she set her life a certain way before she hit a thing where them describe in a psychology as the wall.
You think that's a real thing?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, all right. The wall is a thing. Yeah, the wall is a thing where when the wall forward, is when your value start drop now. When the wall they put up, you have less value. Yeah, man, and it happen to most women between them prime to, let's say, age 40. In them late 30s to them early 40s, that's where them start peak, as opposed to a man now who can in a film 40s and fuck a girl with 20. Most women at those kind of age cannot fuck a man with 20 unless you're willing for pay him to stay home and play video game all day and buy a portion of sneakers. You understand? And a lot of man love laugh and say, oh, yeah, man, when our wall come way later on in life at 65 or 70. But you know, nobody laugh, nobody laugh because you have no, again, I'm going to tell the man them, it's not a laughing matter because we have a wall too. Only thing is that our wall come in terms of a career for the next level. We have a career wall, Even though you never hear science start nothing like this yet, this is my opinion. Man also have a wall in a career. Because again, we are do the same things differently. I believe for every level, we are the same. Yeah, we are do the same things differently. So, in a relationship, when a woman hit the wall at 40, in a career, there is a wall for a man.
You think so?
Oh, you mean? All right, watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Woman wall and the man wall don't have a different set of age, at the same age, Sexually, a woman peak at about 40. And at the same thing, career-wise, for a man at the said kind of age. Because watch out now, if between the age of 20 to 40, a man not get fame shit together, you really feel, say, a 20-something woman a go want a old, ugly man, we broke.
They gone.
Yeah, man, so go on, laugh. Yeah, man, it's funny. What you think happen when you see some artists reach 50 and 60 and talk about, oh, them now play me song down a highway, and them a fight against me, and him still in it now with the same old style and approach to the game now. Him now learn what you think happen when you see them have the same old style. And that man has say, wait, him still a say that, him still a use that slang there from 1980. No, it is because him have the same mind with a different body. So he might tell himself, say that same crowd they were used to adore him and scream and shout and go on bad. And that the same set of girl them where you used to say, oh my God, he's so hot, I want to go and suck his wood. Them gone, all of them girl, all of them fans, they gone, and for them picnic and go dance. No, but them not think about these details. And you can't see why them a work with a 20-year-old as opposed to you know in your 60s. I say a fight you get when the reality is you're subconsciously in denial. Him is no different from the woman if he says she's still the same good as and hot as that she was in her 20s. No, in her 40s. So as a man, you better don't laugh. Because everybody have a window. It's just that these windows are located on different parts of the building, and this building is life. So when a woman have an early window over in a relationship, a man have that same early window there over in a work and career. So when there's a man or a woman, the reason why we suffer is because we don't pay attention to details while we have that time up our side and the age up our side. And then most of we get old and looking at the mirror and see somebody older and uglier. And then so now we start realize that there was a limited time to get certain things done. You understand? Now we in another age and now pussy fuck out and cocky are dead. We still want to feel like we should have the same value as when we did 20, when that I just want lie we are tell ourselves. So we miserable.
You think so, my brother?
Yeah, man.
You think so?
Fight them or fight me. No. All. A time of the problem. Onion and Scallion is totally innocent.
I have to admit, my brother, you're scaring me.
For? Where you scared? Where?
Because, my brother, I think I myself might have made a few of these mistakes, my brother. I'm suffering from regret. I'm scared. Admittedly, my brother.
No, man, my virgin, you're not scared, none at all, you know, Rasta. No, you have to just know, you know. It's not like when you're old, it is impossible. It's just harder, you understand? And it's not everybody do harder. You still can make it no matter how old it is, you know, but it's just harder and it's a special type of person. Do harder.
But
yeah.
I totally agree. But for those who may not be listening or who are just joining in, what is the problem again that you say as to why people are making these kind of mistakes in their later years to realize certain things in their later years?
Yeah, because them not paying attention to detail.
Not to focusing.
I'm going to tell you something now, you know. Again, the same mind with a different body. That's why, all right, why you think, say? You see some man, she said, they done. We kill much people and go on the sea and go on a bag of thing. And got a prisoner where he might have dead. And as the Dan thrown, not even cool yet before him sit down and I say, take over.
I've always wondered, why is that?
Because him feel like him smarter than the Dan. Him always tell himself, say, you are smart, me smart. You know why I'm saying, you know, so I told the boy, I tell the girl, and the girl did that fuck the police boy, and the boy a fool, him know if you do this. Because we always think we smarter. So we don't pay attention.
You think so, my brother?
Yeah, man. You don't pay attention.
You think so?
Yeah, man, because only if a man and woman going on music then. Let's say we're talking about music then.
Music.
Them going on music and them is the same 20-year-old at 50, at 60. And them never had noticed the change them, with the inevitable change where them can't stop. So them never make a certain use of them time. It is why you see a woman just going to be a relationship and I tell herself, say, okay, I'm hot and valuable. All these guys, they just, they love me. And subconsciously, you know, them think this value are going to last forever. So them don't settle. So in every relationship, them approach it with this I am the prize kind of mindset. Them are going to always see themselves deserving an upgrade. So even if this person I know them I talk to is so hot and he is an NBA player or he is this superstar, I can do better and better and better and better until she's 50, until she's 60. And then realize that all of the time where she did have to make certain decisions, have certain, get married, have children, you know what I mean? Make a relationship work and really do what she wants to do. It passed because of greed, immaturity, spiritual fucking immaturity. And on the next level now, a man I got choose a 20-year-old over 40, 50-year-old pussy. Any day, just a part of life, a biology. And then now, let's say in a career then, let's say music, as a man, the crowd I got choose a 20-year-old DJ or singer there, over that 60-year-old elder there with bag hang down and I'm chewed and wrinkly all over his face. Yeah, man, him expire. Cause him not pay attention. Him think say, yo, when him hot, yes, this crowd love me and it is going to last forever. So when the Chinese them a call off them money and say, me want to play, me want you sing song. He might go tell him friend them, the 100 man round him, so we tell the man them, we want to do business, if we come back next week, he might get the wood suck right now. And spend the prime of him career in a fantasy and wake up when him 60. And find out so the crowd cheat on him with some younger artists and start cuss. Say he might get a fight and this reality is the same on every level.
I'd load the time, you
exactly,
say.
Because a man should know how to adjust himself according to the ages and stages. Yeah, man, them have to learn to reinvent themselves at every stage that no matter what, them always relevant. But most people when them young don't see themselves getting old, subconsciously. And that's the problem there. And when them notice that them old now, them turn idiot. Hey, nothing wrong with all, or any stage of your life. You have to just know how to use where you are at. You understand? Why you think it is? You see an artist like Busy Signal now. After a while, realize them cannot follow these artists and do these for the moment. You have to junk for like it type of song. You cannot have a career or provide a pension in the future. for you with them type of song there. Alone. So him start add some spirit music, some song will reach your soul to him catalog. And these are the kind of song now we make it to people home. And then now the picnic them are going to grow up on these kind of song. So the picnic them we had it 5-year-old when mommy and daddy play that song then at them surroundings. And them 20 now I go still want go see busy. Or any other artist will follow a similar pattern. Them type of people they know say them have it all if they even all know. Them have it all if something or somebody don't kill them.
You sure you know what you're saying?
Yeah, man, no, you mean if you know me, I say. Do that way you think, alright, good you know, them there, walk like a champion, and yeah, man, and stamina daddy, and body rider. Make him never do till Shiloh. I see, you fuck. At female right now, I go to him, you see a paint out stadium. Instead of ram that when him come from prison. You can just imagine Buju a run against man where worship devil and a bleach out face. Him couldn't cope, him would have dead. You can just imagine Buju dem a studio a beg skilly bang them spliff. Buju at 20 did learn how to see Buju 30 years ahead.
In the meantime.
Yeah, man, if you know, so this is Leela Ike and right now you're listening to In the Meantime with CurlyLoxx, the voice box. Check it. I spy that you see something you might like.
Yes, so this song I know, from Mr. to the eye them say, big up St. Mary again, yes, Port Maria, yeah man. Cascade, Highgate and the whole of them places there. From I said that, who don't think me I go play?
Yaksta?
Yeah man, I guess right man. Yes, this is Bush Lord. Yeah man, backed by popular demand. This artist here is more than a superstar, Rasta, me I tell you that. Yeah man, and this song yeah, is a song where, yeah man, for the ones who have faced some terrible tribulation in the garrison, yeah man, big up Kingston 13, Chisholm Avenue, Maxfield, Pienland, yes man, Waltham, yes, Waterhouse, Greenwich Farm, the one here for the real struggle of them, we are trying to make a way out, just go and hold the faith. And I dedicate this one here to the man and woman them behind bars. For the one them are innocent, we are pray for the eye them, Rasta. And for the one them make certain bad choice, man. If it's even life sentence on our face, me I make on know say. The eye them can still make a better choice and be even an inspiration for those around the eye them, man. Yeah, man. And for those who are fortunate enough, you actually have a part of life left on the road. Don't make society tell you, say, this bad thing here, where you choose to do, is who you are. Yeah, man, you definitely can transform yourself despite opinion. I'm sure, say, a whole lot of the prisoner them were down there now, we have certain regrets. Would I want the little young youth them we are come up in this gangster thing here? No, say. Down there, so it's not a nice place for that. And even though this song here is about a different form of prison, which is the garrison itself, them would have want the youth them. Listen to the chorus of this one here, like it's about actual prison. Yes, brains, big up yourself in a capture there, yeah man. Be careful, yeah man. Just go and look out at your eye. Alright, here goes.
They told us Jane soon come, but now me see that lie them tell down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. It's like we are in prison, the only thing there is no cell. Down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. We live later, the whole are we supposed to. Without ghetto, them don't know how votes look. Taxi has the most offense in court books. Free health care and no nothing free with us. War trusted by elders with sore foots. Doctors moving like snails, nurse no forceful. Our cries like a shepherd that mourn wolf. For them remarks, the ghetto youth no grow good, no grow good. They told us change soon come, but now me see it a lie them tell down ya a hell.
Run it. That's like the hot daddy, go night.
Yeah, you know. A truth and reality and a dream time. CurlyLoxx. In the meantime, listen a theme time. Galanga tell them say a Rasta run the world, a CurlyLoxx run the world. You have to know that. CurlyLoxx, voice box, big up. Sprague Ben said that.
They told us change soon come, but now me see that lie them tell down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. It's like we are in prison, the only thing there is no cell. Down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. We live better, the whole are we supposed to. Without ghetto, them don't know how votes look. Taxi has the most offense in court books. Free healthcare and no nothing for with us. What trusted by elders with sore foots. Doctors moving like snails, nurse no forceful. Our cries like a shepherd that mourn wolf. For them remarks, the ghetto youth no grow good, no grow good. They told us change soon come, but now me see it all lie them tell down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. It's like we are in prison, the only thing there is no cell. Down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. Who are wait for see better, who no better cut? How me know life harder is forever so. See a record chuck a 2 hour record chuck. The bossiest bragger them ever broke. And the cleanest girl them never walk. They turn dead yard dog they enough. Hawks rise while I'm falling we say I just. That's why gonna bust. They told us change soon come but now me see that lie them tell down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. It's like we are in prison, the only thing there is no cell. Down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. If you ever have to work, boss fight you. If you drive and them walk, God guide you. Them give you shit for you no like just for spite you. Bad mind at the boss, right hand. Stress a best friend to weed and lighter. And a that get how you live life, Them fight for everything except for life brighter. Every girl side plan is a side man. They told us change soon come, but now me see it all lie them tell down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. It's like we are in prison, the only thing there is no cell. Down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. They told us change soon come, but now me see it all lie them tell down ya a hell. Down ya a hell. It's like we are in prison, the only thing there is no cell. Down ya a hell. Down ya a hell.
Yes, that one name Hell. Yeah, man. Yoxster, aka Bush Lord. Yeah, man. Available on all reputable online platforms. Yeah, man. And check out Yoxster. Follow him on IG at official Yoxster. YAKSTA. Facebook, same thing. Twitter, same thing. Spotify, iTunes, everywhere that's up me there now. May I tell you. YouTube, official Yoxster. Carvine. Yeah, man. Alright, yeah, man. Further on the topic, you know, of the emasculated male. Yes, the email. Yeah, man, you just want the youths them know right now, say, they are them need to wake up and pay attention because the rules we govern the society are now rigged against the poorer class. In my view, slavery has always been economic. Them keep you poor, so you make poor choices. Them divide we and rule we by giving us the belief. Say everyone is a victim of everyone else. And if everybody believes that them is the good one, everybody else always attack. A war right now go stop. And that benefit the system when we stay divided. And just strong like some poil pick they feel entitled to everything without any kind of effort. And them enslaved with you that believe so we are victim.
But how they do that though, my brother? How do they achieve that?
Oh, you mean how them do this? Simply by creating, controlling and repeating what we believe. Because again, I'm going to say, power in this Western world, the only thing that is power is control over public opinion. When they control what you believe, then the choices will come from those beliefs, lead to actions will benefit them and them economic plantation.
I'm not sure I'm following, my brother.
Where are you?
I'm not sure.
You look like all if you run against a turkey that's still slow. But I want to your pastor.
I'm
look like you want a
to say I don't understand. So just explain.
Yeah, man, because watch up. All right, remember broke it down. Them create beliefs. And them give you these beliefs through the media, popular culture. You understand where them repeating our consciousness. Say we right and everybody else wrong and that we are the victims of everything and everyone else. So we have this mindset, this outlook when we approach everything. Like everything is supposed to serve we. And that we are special.
You're saying we
what?
As if... But my brother, you started out... I thought you were talking about the nature of women and how they've evolved into these witches, my brother. I don't get it.
Brethren, we have a human problem, not a woman or a man problem. Because man still a play the same victim where woman a play, you know, so nothing now go change unless we accept and acknowledge that. Because guess what now? Everything will go wrong in our life, including woman and everything else, come off our thoughts and how we think and what we believe.
What you mean?
Oh, you mean I mean, hold on, brethren. Because watch I know. If you are blame, the girl this and the girl that and them a pussy hole and all kind of fuckery I call them. And you angry and stuck in that mode there. Your subconscious now, you know, remember what me tell you about the subconscious. It does not distinguish or have a, know nothing about right and wrong. It just knows whatever the fuck you think and that you want. So you get more of the thing where you constantly are thinking.
You believe that?
Oh, you mean? Yeah, man. Only way to fix any kind of sadness is to find a joy. And you cannot find a joy if you're angry. And the things that we're angry about is an illusion.
Really?
Oh, you mean? Watch a man. Most of the man them spiritually immature. And them cannot see. So the things that them are cuss this woman about, them are the same thing in a one different area. You know, you hear me say that while ago?
You believe
What you mean? Maybe she now wash plate at the yard, but him fucking lazy at work. So him and her is often the same fucking thing in a two different way. So unless him fix that problem in a for himself, the fuck up thoughts we have about woman stuck and repeat, I go always create the situation where him don't want or think him don't want. Because maybe for him little and live at the yard, his mother is that type of woman that will not give him no attention and deal with him wicked and one bag of thing, and him spend him whole life and try to have the harder day in life. And what you think him do? Him angry about his mother deal with him, and he does also create his mother. And I say, please love me. I deserve it, mommy. Please love me, mommy. And that happen. Because I don't know how a man can do with a woman for 8 years. And I call her idiot girl. Are you are the idiot boy? For sister, she now grow the fuck up and you now walk away. You have to grow up first before you require somebody to grow up. You and them share the same grid of consciousness, so them sense it in you. You can't hide nothing. None of it can't hide nothing. Yeah, man. Because, like me always say, most of we are just like the people them when now go like, share or subscribe to these type of information where they're in the meantime. Most of we is just a person they way don't like anything good and very negative and we don't know. And this is how we approach a relationship. Because this idiot girl what we think so we don't like, wow, every time she be a idiot girl up your mind, then what you think about happen? She gonna be a fucking idiot girl to get attention. And the attention where idiot girl get, make them do it. Humans have a certain set of needs that basic in them, you know, and the need to be relevant are just one of them where them overuse when them immature. And if you no mature, you can't change that in a she because your reaction to she is always an immature reaction. And what me always tell you says maturity, spiritual maturity. It is knowing when you've had enough. Yes, the ability to know when you have enough. The confidence to know when you have enough. And the courage to be irrelevant when it is required of you. Spiritual maturity bring you to a place in your consciousness where you don't have to have nothing, including this girl here. If this woman here where you're there with no say, you can do it out her. She no fuck with you.
So you're saying, pretty much, my brother, if I'm understanding you, that many of the troubles
yes, man.
that we're encountering
yeah, man,
in
because like how everybody
men,
click on and they fuck with them, like we see the average person,
them.
95% of people like negativity and just click and go seeking for negativity while consciously thinking, say, they want something positive. I just so most of we function in our relationship because it's only when the woman or even the man then do something negative, then partner notice it. So all problem is human problem. Because one now, Mr. Woman, they with man and man send them to school and do a bag of thing for them and them deal with the man wicked and cut left him. I'm also say woman loyal to man and get fuck over same way. And the problem is that we want the problem to be one or the other. So one of we can get to feel good about how good we are. Not no go so, fuckery. None of we no good. The only one of we we're good is the one who accept we evil and try manage it. But a whole heap of man just see themselves as the best thing. And I say, yeah man, the girl a idiot man, the girl a evil, the girl a bitch. But if him search himself, him find a male version of the same bitch in some other area. That have to fix first in yourself before you qualify to make that judgment there. You don't get to keep the fuckery about yourself while you point it out in other people. What that? Where I say?
My brother, to be
be
fair,
where I say?
You have to take notice, my brother. Hold on, you have to take notice of the fact that it is indeed a fact that the nature of women seem to have been discovered.
Virgin, watch a man. My personal belief is for women reaching a my consciousness is that there is no human being who ever born with them no born good or evil. Every aspect of the objective, primal nature, putting away for serve.
What you saying, man?
Are the things what we believe make we use these part of our nature wrongfully our life turn out fuck up and all kind of evil things happen. Because what we believe system make we mismanage with nature. And for who want to fully overstand what I say about this thing you know, and get into the broader aspect of it, yeah, man, you can go pre-order my book right now, Planet Earth. Yes, so that's www.planetheart, H-U-R-T, you know, book.com. So that's www.planetheartbook.com. Yeah, man, for all those who willing to read with the intent to understand and for re-examine everything where them did consider as reality and then reprogram themselves. It is the greatest book ever written. I tell you, yeah, man, pre-order yours now and find out why, yeah, man. www.planetheartbook.com.
In the meantime.
All right, we know the Play That Again section, yeah, man. This section of the program is brought to you by Madvert Multimedia. You know already. If it's not Madvert, it's not an advert. Yes, man. Madvert Official. Relaunching. Coming soon. So stay tuned, yeah, man, to In the Meantime. So the Play That Again section of the program is a part of the program where, you know, people sending them votes either through comment or sending an email to In the Meantime Radio Show at gmail.com. And any song reach 13 votes first. Yes, that one then at the Play It Again. And this song is the perfect song for where we are dealing with, yeah, man, the emasculated male. In every relationship at every level now, this is what I say about every relationship. Don't just view it as man and woman. It can be boss and employee and team mate, etc., etc. In any relationship, put away your ego and stop. Beg people for stay. Because sometimes a crisis, you beg for stay. And sometimes these people who are crisis is not really crisis. It's we who hold them foot in a rasta and prevent them from really grow up on them own and really find themselves. Because our ego too big for let them go because we feel now, say we are going to fail or no. But you know, realize something. Failure is the only thing we give a chance to learn, grow, and succeed. Yeah, man. Sometimes the best way for hold on and for let go. Again, separation is the cure for stupidity. Sometimes the best form of loyalty is separation. Find the courage to go against what you consider normal and everything else will fall into place. You have to make yourself into somebody who can walk from any situation in order to make it better. If you're spiritually mature and confident in that, don't force nobody to believe in you. They're going to learn if even when it's too late.
You prove them wrong, yeah. Because you're strong, Lord, yeah. Wrong, yeah. You prove them wrong, oh Lord, yeah.
Hey you, you're the man and not a mirror, oh. I know you've been working hard and nobody don't see you. And then you're the man and not a mirror, oh. From this day forth, declare greatness cause I feel. What I love about you is when you're down, you don't give up, no. From the core of my heart to the soul of my mind, me say big up. Living proof that the impossible can be done. Now mountains are move and glory days come, you as the sun. Oh Lord, never had no faith in you, but you proved them wrong. Because you're strong. Oh Lord, they never had no faith in you, but you proved them wrong. Because you're strong. Oh Lord, since of lately I'm hardly at home. Crashing all around, though I know these roads. From Juice Guest Room to Gideon's Couch. No home cooked meal, junk food all out. Sacrificing myself ain't growth, but it's the only means to support my family needs that I won't speak about. Still have to address them like finding a house. They never had no faith in you, but you proved them wrong. because you're strong. Oh Lord, Lord. They never had no faith in you, but you proved them wrong. Because you're stronger. Oh Lord. Doubters became fans, never thought I could win. They once belittled me, I'm now looking at them. Cause in reality I was better than them. My girlfriend doubt me, I learned from the bin. That all trash can be recycled again. I told her time makes living a gent. It was total strangers who give me the strength. So all my so-called friends, you won't see me with them. No, never had no faith in you, but you proved them wrong. Because you're strong. Oh Lord, Lord. They never had no faith in you, but you proved them wrong. Because you're stronger. Oh Lord. Faith they never had. No faith, yeah. Faith they never had. No faith. Faith they never had. No faith, yeah. Faith they never had. In me, oh Lord. In me, oh Lord. In me, oh. No faith, yeah. But I did it. So you can do it. You can do it if you try. Just try, yeah. Just try. Just try. No faith they never had. No faith they never had.
I'm trying to get it, but I don't see how it can be the men's fault.
Yeah, man.
For the social crisis that we're experiencing as it relates to women. I don't get it, my brother. I can't
tell you that.
Maybe because I left my glasses and I'm not going to see it. See what? My brother, you must be out of your mind. When at the present moment the ladies are just bringing their vagina to the table and saying that's all I'm offering, and you have to take it. I fully agree with what you say with that concern, but at the root of things is the truth of things. And the real truth is that most of we don't hate the things that we are complaining about. We like it subconsciously, and that we want, and that alone get to fucking attention. Because no matter where, he that girl this, he that blood clot girl that, and we want good. It's just coming like say a man a complain say, why we not get no good music and what? So why Luciana have 70,000 blood clot followers on Instagram? I'm a big old international reggae blood clot singer. And as a girl show them 2 blood clot jazz strings, so a 1.2 million man a follower. And she never sing a song yet. We make them feel about them vagina. What them a bring to the table. And we make them feel say the pussy are the prize. Because most man too fucking thirsty. And we make them feel say the pussy is so valuable. That's something that them bring to the table and eat alone. Now we give them the idea, say it is so expensive and dear. I don't buy that. So where them a go? Wait a man, hold on a virgin. So where them a go bring? If we make them feel, say, we can't do without it. Anything where you can't walk from, control you. Remember me tell you that. Yeah, man. Because if every man right now if decide one time, say, yo, we now take this bully thing, and them can't bully we, I would just all done with them for a minute. Till them can behave them blood clot self. Just man enough to do that and see. At first, them are going to try all out, them will run go for the vibrator. So when you pass them bedroom window, you swear say a bee's hive or barber shop. Zzz. And when that steal, them sister, them can't do it without man and see. Just look if every bar no full of gal. Yeah, man, rum cream and Hennessy, run out, done. Them want them man. Because that's how nature designed it for it operate. So, are you saying that the men should meet these ladies' demands? No, I mean, since it's they who basically cause it, you're saying I don't. No, Bridget, I know that me I say. If a woman decide then, all right. If she decides that she's a whore and you have to give her money and so she do her thing, no problem. Me respect your choice, but me no respect what you choose for doing. Two complete different something that you have a choice, man, of your life. And you have autonomy and control over that. But choices lead to consequences. Because the consequence now is, me I go deal with you according to the value where you place by yourself. So let's say now you're alright, me agree, I know nothing. So you there alright, the same place me I go there now. So when me go so boop and go in on that vagina, what? Come and then to my senses. Yeah, man, come to my senses and then So now when you ready to come cuddle after sex, now you're going to see me say, no man, that's something there for the person. Well, love me. That don't say it go with war.
When it comes to any kind of war, man program fi come and go. A man never buy a war in New Kingston yet and she move in. Cuddle, I suppose to that of your woman where you want a connection with. Me can't connect with somebody who see me as irrelevant if me not put money in the machine. That gonna make me as a man feel unattractive to you. And therefore eventually get unattracted to you. Because me cocky now go cooperate with a situation like that. And that is why I don't buy literal whore. Because as a man, me want feel like say something about me too.
What?
Yeah man, something about me.
What you mean by that, my brother?
Because everybody want feel like say them attractive in a some kind of way. And you throw me off if me have to pay. Me not say a woman no fi get money, but if me have to do it or dead, you go throw me off. Because I don't like say a cute, me cute. And a funny, me funny. Or me charismatic, oh God. And that inspire your attraction. So your demand for money now, and I say me no relevant unless me have money then. Destroy the very thing where the most important thing to you as a woman, which is that connection, that cuddling. You have to pick a side. You know, get the best of both worlds. You can't be a whore and a housewife same time. Because when you're spiritually mature, you understand this thing when you're going to say no. A real relationship is a spiritual reality. Now, I have nothing to do with this bag of hyper material things. And it's the spiritual reality we run behind all things. And that we have to connect to. It is motivated by each other's upliftment. So what you going to tell me, say no? If tomorrow morning my back broke and nothing not to go on and boy, me just drop from prison and John no star and me met that girl here. Have millions then. And then me come out and I say, boy, Ray, me dip on my face. If you just left me on my face. Boy, me I tell you, so Babylon have big people that think like some little picnic rasta. Me I tell you, oh the man is and the woman is supposed to and Ray, and no little picnic think them way there. It's supposed to be about me and you. I take care of one another. Anything when me do for you, you will do for me. What kind of blood clot is this lifelong competition? Because you follow what Simon says. I mean, should I say Babylon says. Fucking idiot.
In the meantime.
But, my brother, why are ladies so seemingly then so oblivious to things that should have been common sense, my brother? Why are they ignoring objective reality, my brother?
Because them tell the woman say, yeah man, everything in the system right now we surround woman. Boy, sometimes I'm sorry for them, you know. Everything we surround them, I tell them, say, them no need no man. So these beliefs now, where them start adapt, going at them subconscious, and make them start display certain actions that uphold these kind of beliefs. And them don't notice it. So them actions are push with the man. Because subconsciously now, him feel like him no suit a purpose. Because if she are the woman and the man, then where him for? So you find now a whole heap of man conform to this modern woman, yeah. And at this or no, the problem really come in. At this or the problem there.
Putting social crisis aside, though, where the women are concerned, shouldn't a man behave a certain kind of way and not be disrespectful to a woman, though, my brother?
Let me understand what you say. But a man was not made to edit the masculinity. For suit we a woman say them want in a society where socialize them for want everything at once, one time. No kind no man, no matter how him good, now can give them that. Because the values with this society, this Western society, give to people is values where just prepare them to become taller children. And just control them through the mistakes where them sure, you know. Sure, say children have to make. Some man mustn't try meet woman demands. The certain kind of woman then, immature woman. Demands, when these demands come from a distorted understanding of reality, understanding, in other words, it come from a cognitive dissonance. A cognitive dissonance, again, is that self-conflict, this internal conflict, this battle with self versus self. In other words, again, the primal nature of the female is at war with our socialized nature. She don't understand that she's not attracted to the kind of man where she consciously, you know, demand. As our conscious being then, our conscious self is being manipulated by social ideologies, should I say, beliefs, we undermine or go against these so-called desires.
Sense, my brother. How does that? How does that make sense?
Wait, Virgin, where are they? Watch a man. Watch her. Well, no man. Well, no Virgin. The woman herself knows. Say half a time, she not even know what she want in her brethren. This is why the woman is she wired to be attracted to a masculine man, a dominant masculine man. Now when some man hear that now, they might think physical and superficial. But no, a man, the true definition of a man is a spiritually mature male. Anything outside of that is just a male. And without spiritual maturity, you cannot protect her from even herself because you got too emotional. You got too dependent and clingy. Because when you don't have the spiritual maturity, if you see yourself outside of that fantasy, where most people think relationship should be.
So the men do that too?
Yeah, man live fantasy too.
Really?
When your idea of happiness is making others happy in order to be happy, you put your life in a state of asking permission to be happy automatically, and you become an emotional creature that cannot be objective about anything, and therefore indecisive. Everything. And when she become the center of everything will move you, then you go always try meet her demand. And then you're going to become submissive to a creature who really want you to take charge as a man.
In the meantime, 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 in between time. Time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time. Boom, 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 time.